Hi there, James Crocker here with Crocker Realty. Are you thinking about buying or selling a house? If you are, this video is for you. You must watch this video. I have a lot of people that I speak with in my business as a real estate agent that tell me they already have a real estate agent that they work with. And I totally get that. I think all of us probably know 5 to 10 realtors, and you're probably going to work with somebody that you know versus a stranger. Well, if you're watching this video, you're either a YouTube subscriber or we're friends on Facebook, so we kind of are friends in a way. So I want to give you a couple of pieces of information that you might find useful if you decide to use another realtor, or why you might consider working with someone like me or one of the agents that work for my company, which is Crocker Realty. So as a buyer, it's really, really difficult in our market to get offers accepted because it's an extremely competitive market. There are lots and lots of buyers and not a lot of sellers. So in many, many cases, buyers lose their dream home because some other buyer comes and makes an offer that has better terms. I list a lot of homes for sale, and what ends up happening is probably 1 out of 20 offers I get actually has what I'm about to go through with you. So that means 19 out of 20 agents aren't putting this type of information in the contract, and because of this, their buyers are losing their dream homes and someone else is getting them instead. Now on the flip side of this, if you're not careful, if you have a listing agent that doesn't understand some of this stuff, what can end up happening is you can actually end up costing yourself a lot of money on the sale of your home. So I'm just going to really quick tell you what this is. I'm going to cut to the chase. Let's say there's a property that you're looking to buy, or you're selling it. Doesn't matter. But let's just go from a buyer's perspective initially. Let's say it's $350,000. Let's say it's worth that. You're going to have to offer $360 to $365 to have a chance of getting your offer accepted. Now, the problem with that is, let's say you offer $360, and that's just it. You just offer $360. Well, what if the house appraises for $345? Now the seller knows that you're going to want them to come down to that price. You're going to ask them to come down to that price. They don't want to do that. They would like to get the whole $360. Of course, you don't want to pay $360 if it's worth $345. So how do we handle this? What you want to do to make your offer competitive is you want to say, okay, I'm going to offer you $360. If it appraises low, I'm going to offer you $5,000 over that amount, or $3,000 over that amount. $5,000 is kind of what I typically use. What that ensures the seller of is that if it does appraise low, let's say it appraises for $350, that they're going to get $355. In other words, they're guaranteed up front they're going to get this extra money over what it appraises for. That is a lot more attractive than an offer from someone that's not offering that. I mean, if you're offering $360 and you don't have that and someone else does, you're going to get beat 9 times out of 10. Now, there's another way to do this, which is very, very advantageous to a buyer and very disadvantageous, if that's the right word, to a seller. So the same verbiage would apply. Okay, we're going to offer you $5,000 over appraisal if it appraises low. And I could read my clause that I have here in front of me that has all the legal jargon, but I'm just keeping it simple for you guys. You probably don't want to hear me go into legal speak. But the second part of this, okay, so we're going to offer $5,000 more, but the second part of this is, in the event that the appraised value of the property is more than $5,000 below the original contract price, buyer and seller agree that the final contract purchase price shall be $5,000 above the appraisal price. So what does that mean? It means that if, let's say, the property that you offered $360 on as a buyer comes in and appraises for $335. What it means is that you're going to pay $5,000 more than that, which is $340, and the seller has to sell it for $340. They are stuck at that amount. And if this ever happens, the seller's going to be really angry because their agent may not have articulated to them what's going to happen in this scenario. Now they're stuck at $340 and there's no way out. So on the buyer side, that's a really, really good situation to be in. On the selling side, it is not a good situation to be in. So if you're buying a home, using this type of verbiage is really going to help you a lot. If you're selling a home, make sure that you have an agent that understands this verbiage, because if a buyer's agent that does understand this makes an offer and your agent on the selling side doesn't read this or doesn't, kind of think this through, they can really put you in a bad spot. So in a nutshell, if you want to hire an agent that's going to make sure that you have the best chance of getting an offer accepted on your dream home, and you want to hire an agent that's going to make sure you get as much money as possible for your home with the best terms on the sale, this is the difference between someone like me and a real estate agent that may not be as experienced. So if you're really committed to your current realtor and you're thinking about buying or selling a house, maybe mention this verbiage to them, maybe mention to them this idea. There are so many other things that go on besides this. This is just one example. So if you guys are in the market to buy or sell a house, give me a call. There are a lot of other things that I do to help my clients that I'd be happy to go through with you and kind of make you more aware of. My number is 720-235-7388. Again, my name is James Crocker, and I hope this video was useful for you if you're in the market to buy or sell a house. Have a great day.